6 high-paying IT jobs you can do from home. Several talks about high-paying employment that may be done from home. Here, Entrepreneur magazine lists 50. However, because these professions sometimes involve working for oneself, there is no guarantee that they will lead to professional growth in the future. Because of this, you could have concluded that working from home was nothing more than a pipe dream for you if you now hold a specialized IT-related position in a business setting. Nevertheless, it is not the case anymore. According to a report published not too long ago, many occupations in the technology sector can be performed remotely and offer salaries in the 6 figures. It is important to note that the mentioned wages are indicated by FlexJobs, but the incomes that are shown are often higher. Among these occupations are: an average annual salary of $101,000 is paid to a data architect. Like building architects, data architects develop and implement complicated computer database systems. As part of a team, data architects are responsible for ensuring that data is accessible and well-maintained. A bachelor's degree in information technology and previous work experience are often prerequisites for a career as a data architect. It doesn't matter whether you're certified, although it can assist. You may get a good foundation in data architecture by taking Simplilion's Data Architect Master's program, which consists of 7 courses that build on each other. 2. Solutions Architect, earning an average of $102,000 a year in salary. While a solutions architect does, in fact, create, the focus of their work is often not on the data itself. Instead, it is their responsibility to act as a bridge between a technological solution and a business issue. This might be in any number of software areas, including a specialized field such as Amazon Web Services, AWS, or Microsoft Azure, or in a more general category such as cloud computing. 3. Software Architect, bringing in a median annual wage of $105,000. A software architect is responsible for defining and documenting software solutions, which ultimately paves the way for the solutions that the solutions architect originally built. As is the case with a solutions architect, a software architect may need to be familiar with more than one kind of software, and there is almost always something brand new on the horizon. For example, robotic process automation would be useful software to become proficient in. 4. Manager of software engineering, with an annual median salary of $107,000. A software engineer is someone who develops software by using the principles of engineering. The team is supervised by a software engineering manager responsible for providing leadership and ensuring that the team's objectives and standards are accomplished. To be able to work remotely in software engineering, taking on a management position is not necessary. On the other hand, if the manager works off-site, it's likely that you can as well. Additionally, the software you design and develop might take many different forms. A software engineer master's program is available from Simplilion. This program will teach you C, Java, MongoDB, Node.js, Angular, AWS, and DevOps and prepare you for nearly any software engineering career. When you've mastered the engineering behind artificial intelligence, another option is for you to go into one of the more modern software industries. 5. A software development manager, with an annual median income of $109,000. A software developer is accountable for the whole development process, whereas engineers are responsible for engineering solutions. When working remotely in software development, taking on a leadership position is usually not required, much like the managing job discussed before. In addition to this, you have a selection of specializations from which to choose, some of which are full-stack web developer and AWS developer, to mention just 2. In addition, a DevOps role is another in-demand and high-paying function that might be done remotely on a part-time basis, but it was not included in the list of positions with the highest salaries. 6. In the enterprise architecture field, the median annual salary is $116,000. It is the job of an enterprise architect to create a long-term IT plan that supports the company's overall strategy. Every aspect of an organization's workflow must be established to maintain a seamless operation, and these people are in charge of making that happen. With a TOGAF certification, being an enterprise architect may be done in months rather than years. Architects working in enterprise architecture must be certified in TOGAF, the Open Group Architecture Framework.